The NFL's future stars are about to find their new homes. The NFL draft kicks off in Detroit tonight with the first round. It's the first time that the Motor City has been able to host the event. The Chicago Bears are expected to take Caleb Williams with the #1 overall pick. The former University of Southern California quarterback seems to welcome the pressure of being the top choice.
Very normal, very calm. I prepared myself mentally for it. And I've also prepared myself to put myself in this position physically around my teammates for the past 12 years now.
Very normal, very calm, very good being #1. NFL on CBS reporter Aditi Kinkhabwala is outside of the site of the draft in Detroit. Aditi, great to have you with us. So, some years it's not so clear who will go #1. This isn't one of those years. Even Caleb Williams himself is like, yeah, no big deal. So talk to our viewers maybe who haven't been following it as closely as you have, why he's such a guarantee.
Lana, it's very true. Look, the Bears didn't bring in any other quarterbacks for an official visit. They've spent a lot of time with Caleb Williams over the last few months. As you heard him say, he's already started throwing with 2 wide receivers, DJ Moore and Keenan Allen. But when you say that there's pressure on him for being the #1 overall pick, that's only a little bit of the pressure compared to what it means to be the quarterback of the Chicago Bears. The Bears haven't had a franchise quarterback for maybe 70 years since Sid Luckman was there. They've gone through 29 different starters since the year 2000. Jim McMahon, the last quarterback to win a Super Bowl there, said that Chicago is where quarterbacks go to die. So certainly the hopes are very, very high in the city of Chicago that Caleb Williams is indeed what GM Ryan Poles believes that he is. Of course, maybe more interesting than what the Bears will do with that first pick is the second pick that they have in the first round. Caleb Williams said yesterday he wouldn't mind getting an offensive lineman to make sure he doesn't get killed. But there's been a lot of talk that the Bears may be going to get him a wide receiver, another wide receiver, to be a big weapon.
But, my co-anchor, Elaine Quijano, big Bears fan. She'll be really excited that you quoted McMahon. Let's talk about the Commanders, because it's not as obvious after Caleb who's going to be #2. What do you think?
That's right. There's a lot of intrigue around that. There's some chatter that it'll be Jaden Daniels. There's some that it'll be Drake May. And the Commanders actually did something very interesting this year. They brought in 4 quarterbacks at one time. Now, part of that is because new owner Josh Harris really wants to be involved in this decision. It was convenient for him to be there in the building at headquarters and meet all 4 at once. But part of it was also a piece of the scouting. They wanted to see if an alpha emerged amongst the 4. They wanted to see if they could replicate what's an actual meeting room with an install and put all 4 guys in the room at once and see who could keep up. Now, I can tell you this, Jaden Daniels certainly is hoping and expecting that that is him. From everything I've been told, all signs point to Daniels being the man selected at #2. And I'll tell you, I spoke to a member of another team who is choosing a quarterback today, and he said, don't be surprised if Daniels turns out to be a better bet 10 years from now than Caleb Williams.
Very interesting. Of course, we're also going to be interested in what the Pats do without Belichick. Aditi Kinkhabwala, thank you.